this, and I want to repeat, dairy meal or meals like this unaided, an animal doesn't get to utilize most of it. Okay?
You said what? Yes.
A product like this, usually when an animal takes it the way it is, it ends up wasting most of it through cow dung undigested. That is why you would find chicken they love going to scavenge in the cow dung of animals, because they are going to look for the remains of this.
Yes.
I realize here you don't have chicken. Do you have?
No, not at the moment.
Yes. It's because they are looking for nutrients that have remained inside here. You get? But you are supposed to digest this and make sure that when an animal takes it, it utilizes most of it, and nothing in here goes to waste through cow dung. So how do? You take 3 liters of raw water. 3 liters of raw water. And then 200 ml of MolaPlus Livestock Microbes. 200 ml of MolaPlus Livestock Microbes. You put in the water and mix. And then you take 5 kg of MolaPlus. No, 5 kg of feed.
Yeah.
Of complete meal,
Yeah.
which you are calling complete meal. It can be complete meal, or it can be as simple as anything. Even when you want to use things like meal number 3 or anything, you always make sure you expose it to this system first. So roughly we want to assume that he has put here how many kg? How many liters of? 3 liters of water. Put it here. Now these 3 liters of water, let us approximate 3 kg of this meal.
This is 1 kg.
Yeah.
1 kg.
Now just put. Just put.
25 of that. Oh, so
how many kg? We are putting here 5 kg.
5 kg, yeah.
Yeah, we are putting 5 kg here. Turn first with you. I'll show you how to know whether it is.
Not yet.
Yeah, turn. Put more.
It will be too dry.
Yeah, it should not be too dry.
First.
Now, mix. Mix thoroughly as you don't just turn. Like that's what it is.
Texture.
You want to see the texture. Up to everywhere, yeah?
The corners.
The corners.
Dry corners.
There should be no dry space. Add some more.
Some more?
Add some more. If you want to know whether it is ready, just watch. If you want to know whether it is ready, this is still too highly moisturized. Because you see, when you squeeze like this, there should be no water oozing out like this.
Okay.
There should be no water oozing out like this. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah, so do it with this.
Again. Some more.
Try and squeeze fast.
Good.
Don't be turning until you make sure you have turned everywhere. Up and down, down and up, sideways and all that.
Almost there.
You see? There should be no
There's still water coming. No?
There should be no water.
Just a little bit coming out.
It should not come. Just a bit here. Now you can even make a drum of this. Enough for a week.
Okay.
Okay? Using the same ratio.
3 liters to 5 kgs.
Yes. And 200 ml of MolaPlus very effective microbes.
200 mils.
200 ml. Yeah.
And diluted.
You know, you mix in the water. We put here. Have we put
In
microbes
that
there?
water, we didn't.
Oh,
Oh.
It was supposed to be
Because that's
200
water.
mils in
there are
water.
200 mils in water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now we can still just put the
200
200
mils.
200 mils. Make that clear. We are supposed to have put
So
in water.
in
there's
water.
a correction
In the
here.
water there.
So the MolaPlus was not put in this mixture, so the correction is being done. So
Yeah.
it's supposed to be 200 mils
into every
added
3 liters.
into 3 liters of raw water, and then that mixture is what should have been used
Okay.
to
Yeah.
make up
5 kg.
the 5 kg of
Hi.
dairy meal.
We're going to make a very big blend.
Now the mixing will be serious now.
Yeah, mix until you mix.
Because water was going to help us. Brian, mkaeko mixing.
Yes. I like the new energy. Now this is the right consistency.
So.
Yet there's a lot of
Smelling? MolaPlus.
no. It's very better to smell now. You will get a bit of you want a container like this. You want to carry a bit of this with us,
Okay.
so that we can also go and tell whether. The most important thing is to know sometimes meals like this have antimicrobial agents that can kill, and that would deny you a lot of opportunity to reap the benefits. We'll get a container or a plastic paper.
Where to put?
Yeah.
Yes, we'll get.
Yeah. Now, after you have done this, compress with your fist.
Udinda.
The coffee.
The coffee dying good. Coffee is slap according to our language.
Slap.
A slap is coffee.
Yes, it's a punch.
It's a punch.
Yes.
Yeah. So you guys, either you don't know how to speak, or it is us.
No, it's you.
No. I must be the one who is
Slap
right
is
here.
this.
Let us see. Let us just see.
Slap is this.
Uh-huh.
Coffee is a punch.
A punch.
Yes.
Now you compress it like that. If the container, if you can't fill this container, then you take a polythene paper. Just a minute, my brother. Then you take a polythene paper and put it all round. Okay? Then you make sure it has, and then you put a lid. But the best thing would have been you fill it to the brim.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay?
Then we use the lid.
Then you use the lid, and then you
Put
leave it there.
airtight.
Yes. This is supposed to be ready within 24 hours. But within 24 hours, the nutritional value of this will have gone up very substantially. If the protein was 14%, by tomorrow such a time, protein would be 17.5%
In this.
in this. Just because of that inclusion of the microbes. If the protein here was 14%, crude protein, today, by the time before we included MolaPlus livestock microbes, by tomorrow such a time, the protein will be 17.5%. If you use it, you will see an increment in milk production, and the body condition of your animals will substantially change, because the animal will access more nutrients that they were not even if they were there, they weren't getting it. But apart from that, if you leave that to go there like 36 hours or 48 hours, the protein will still go higher. You get it? So it is the easiest way to add the nutrients of your feed. And if you go that direction, a cow that is taking about 5 kg a day, this one, and you are milking twice, this one would last how many kg liters? 5 liters.
That's 5 liters.
5 liters. It can last one cow. How many? This one can last one cow 2 months if you're only doing this. You get it?
So all the feed should be treated like this.
Yes, because all the nutrients
You
that
want to unlock the nutrients.
Oh,
in the
yeah,
feed.
you want to unlock the nutrients to make them available to the cow. Because every cow has a rumen. And the work of that rumen is to bring whatever they feed to this before it can extract.
So you are helping.
You are
You are
helping
helping,
it.
you are reducing that task ahead of the utilization time. You get it?
Yeah.
And finally, in the long run, it is very cheap to use this kind of intervention. Very cheap. Because look, the protein content here, if it was 14, tomorrow it is 17.5. By the other day, it will be well above 20% crude protein. It would have been very expensive to formulate to arrive at that. And if this one has like 16% crude protein, by tomorrow it will hit 20.
So this one is feeding straight, the way we feed it is.
Now tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow. When we
Yes.
are feeding, we feed it.
You feed when it is like this.
Okay.
Yes.
The way it is. In the
You
place
will
of this
test
one.
it, and I want you to see how will it be. That is why we will require a bit of that.
You put it in the
Yeah, you'll be able to know.
They will like it when it's wet.
It will be very sweet. You will see how they will crumble for this. Unless there's something that kills the microbe in it. Now that one now has
That's
to,
what we need to check.
that has to be addressed another way. But if it doesn't, if it's not there, you will never deviate from this one. And feeding these calves on this kind of a thing for a few days will completely change the way they look. And always do not segregate, particularly the calves. Pay attention to them. Because this is your future.
I get the plastic we tie this, huh?
Yeah.
Tie
But
it.
you first of all must
seed it.
what these
But
guys
what
can
you- what
do.
you are carrying.
What these guys
What
can
you are
do.
carrying.
What you are carrying, yes. But what these guys can do, they can fill this bucket and seal it together. You can do another mixture.
Do you have a lid?
You can just use a polythene. Polythene that
Polythene,
doesn't
we tie
have
it. Now
that,
again.
that doesn't have a place where air can
So
pass.
what are we saying?
We just scoop a bit of it. We go with it.
Yes, let me get the
Plastic.
place where.
Change pangine ina ngumu guys.
Can I wash my hands?
Yes.